we met on a warm June day at the MCAT meeting, which is a tourism group that gets together once a month. And this particular meeting happened to be at Washington's headquarters.
This girl, April, walked into the room and had no idea who she was. And he was like, ah, keep an eye on this one.
And he just kept staring at me.
I wouldn't use the term stare.
Staring at me.
I looked at you.
He's staring at me now, just like this, staring at me. No, he was...
Some people would call it a leer. Well, a couple weeks later, we were at another event that probably neither of us really wanted to be at.
Definitely not.
She was sitting there alone, I think. And I said, I can go over there and talk to her. I figured she was too young, so what the hell did I have to lose by just making a dope out of myself? So I talked to her, and she was reading something about traveling to Prince Edward Island. That was the vacation she was going on, and we chatted a little bit. He sort of laughed. And then we talked on the phone sporadically over the course of the next 8 months, because I moved that quickly with women. And eventually asked her out.
He had gotten a promotion at work, and he said, I want to go out and celebrate. Do you want to go to dinner? But he had been asking me to dinner for a while. I kept saying, okay, and then there was never any follow through. So, but this one, he was a go. He felt good.
Yeah.
It will be a Russian Orthodox ceremony at the church I grew up in. It will be a little different than the typical weddings that you see on TV. There's no "Here Comes the Bride" or anything like that.
It's long.
It's not that long for none.
It's like 4 hours long. Anybody coming, carb up. Really, carb up.
Traditional ones would be about 3 days long. This one's cut down a little bit shorter. It's probably going to be
2 days.
It'll be close to probably an hour or so. His job at the wedding is to keep me from crying. So, because I'm going to try my hardest. I mean, I might tear up a little. I don't want to be one of these brides the whole time.
What if I'm the one who starts tearing up? Are you going to stop me from crying?
I'm going to have to.
How are you going to do that?
I'm not sure.
Because if I cry, you're going to cry.
I know.
Or you're going to burst out laughing. It's one of the two.
Do you think you're gonna cry?
I might get gassy though. I don't. What I find really appealing about April is that even though she's short in stature, she has a big heart. She's very loving, and she's very effusive in that. And I'm not. I admittedly am not a touchy-feely person, and she makes me feel comfortable being that way, and she draws it out of me.
There's two things, and sense of humor. I mean, he keeps me laughing constantly. I think I probably won't ever have to go to the gym. It'll just keep me laughing, and I'll lose weight from that. And hopefully it'll be a genetic thing. And also his brain, he is super duper smart, and his smartness is always turning me on like crazy. Eat as much as you possibly can. Get your money's worth.
Yes, get our money's worth.
Eat.
Yeah, bring baggies, whatever it takes.
We're also gonna go old school 70s and have streamers and things available for people to decorate their cars with on the way from the church to the reception. And we're gonna go rock and roll. It's gonna be fun.
For April, I would pick Kirsten Dunst. That would be, I think, the obvious choice. But the daring choice, I think, would be Oprah. And even a more daring choice, especially in the world as it is today, would be Harvey Firestein. I could see that. Hello, I'm April.
I think David Duchovny. Ed can do a look that David Duchovny does, and they can look alike.
I don't know what that look is, but she sees it sometimes.
Do the look.
I can't. I don't know what you're doing. The thing I look forward to most about getting married is that if I fall in the tub, I won't drown.
In a serious answer, I would say I'm looking forward to having someone by my side and a teammate when I know something's going wrong or I need help with something, I know it's gonna be there to help me and think of a logical answer when I'm getting all irrational and emotional about something crazy. It can talk me down and say, poor baby, I'll take care of things and get me through it. But I think it's also gonna be fun because, it's fun. We get to finally play house for real.
Yeah, it'll be an adventure.
There's gonna be a lot of adjusting. It's been on its own for 30 plus years, living the bachelor life, having a good time.
The crazy bachelor life of hoping I don't drown in my tub.
I have not. I've always lived at home. I've always had people around, so it's gonna be a big adjustment for Ed to have a little, I keep saying a little imp come in and invade his territory.
It's more like a fly in the ointment because my existence is so structured that I know exactly how my day has to work in order to work well. So this could be interesting.
The most important thing to keep a relationship working would be to not dwell on the little things. Lots of patience and tolerance and understanding.
I'm 0 for 3 so far.
Always have a sense of humor. And then just to always remember that in the end, no matter what, the other person's there for you. And they're not going anywhere.
I think people told me just to expect the unexpected, to roll with it, and to accept the little joys and surprises that come along the way. Because you could have an expectation of what something is going to be, and it could be 180 degrees different, and it could be that much more wonderful. When you're handed something that you didn't think would be handed to you, quite frankly, I think you were handed to me unexpectedly, and look what happened. It's just really to cherish that, and because it'll go quickly. Deal with it.
Or suck it.
That wasn't good enough.
How do you want me to do it?
Here we go.
How do you want me-
like, or suck. Come
I
on.
have to be angry?
Yeah.
Be like Bruce Willis or something. You got like a catchphrase. Deal with it.
Or suck it.
Good, let's go one more. Here we go. And action.
Deal with it.
Or suck it.
One more, give me a point too. I like the point.
A
So
point,
you
I'm pointing
give me a
too.
point as well. Here we go to the camera. Action.
Deal with it.
Or suck it.
That was good.